Going to be a quick Bitcoin update. So for me, I trade with a little bit more leverage for Bitcoin, but very little money though, very little. So we entered the trade for the short. It's coming down here. Right now we're at a critical level. This is our, we go to, can just zoom out. This is the zone that we're looking at. And we're right here, which is right at the 0.5. So if we're going to bounce, right now would be a great opportunity. Here at the 382, this was our value area low for this range. Here would have been a nice area for it to bounce. It broke through that, and now we're at the second level, which is 0.5, which is also the main trend line from the first cycle to the second. So I'm looking at this really, really hard to see if, and again, what goes up will come down. That's the only guarantee here. What goes up will come down, what goes down will go up, unless it's a rug pull. And right now I'm looking for a bounce. So if you're in shorts, make sure to be taking profits, monitor the coins, all that fun stuff. And that's what I'm doing too on our shorts. But if we do come down here to the 618, which would be our golden pocket, 0.5618, if we do come down here, we might do this. So this is something that I am watching out for. So we might do this. And if we do that, then there's a really good chance that potentially we'll break through our bounce zone, and then the shorts will play out really nice. And we can get a deeper discount for when we do start entering a bunch of longs for the long term. We're in BNB for the long term. This one, it's doing really nice. I think we're up like 50% with our very low leverage. I think at 2x or 3x. Aerodrome, this one is looking good for a potential bounce as well. And so here's the thing. Magnet tool, from the very bottom to the very top, came down here almost to the 0.5, and looks like it's slowing down for the retrace, and might potentially start going up. For this one, API 3, this one, it's still not looking strong, which is good for the upside, because we are going to the downside. It did break the level. It bounced here, which, there was a pretty good chance that it was going to bounce. Came up, got support on this trend line, then finally broke the trend line, going sideways, looking boring. And now, literally, this is the decision point. Is it going to roll over? Which, if so, then you can do the safer entry. If you're already in the trade, I believe I'm in this trade already. Then, of course, this is where our stop loss is at. For SUI, this one, I thought we got stopped out, but I put the same stop loss on Blowfin, and mine did not get stopped out. So this, I'm guessing this is still in play. It looked like it went right to it, but maybe it barely missed it. This one's still looking good as long as it breaks this level, which is it's right at. And again, magnet tool, which is, sure, there we go. And so it breaks this level. Then what I'm looking at is potentially something like this. Comes down, comes up, comes down, comes up, and then comes down some more. And then hopefully gets our both targets. So that's what I'm looking at for this one. Now this one looks good for a short as well. This is on YouTube. There was people were wanting to see this one. And for this one, for a short, again, I haven't really researched this one too much, but you can see, it's really nice support right here. And we have a double top, which ended up not playing out. This is the pattern becomes invalid because it did not break down. Instead, it came up, did a lower high, which is good. But in order for this to be bullish, I'm looking at a retracement of 50% from this move, which would have put it about here, to start attacking this, to attack this. So because it did not go to it did not bounce at about the 50% level, or even the 382, but 50% at least, and it's going down more to like 80% of this move, it's continuing to show weakness. So for this one, I think that potentially it could do this, and then this, and then maybe find support here. right in this zone right here. But we'll see. But I mean, we're already in a few trades already, and you don't have to be in a lot of trades. You really don't. This, like all the coins that went up 10, 15%. I meant to do this video earlier this morning, but I've been just doing a bunch of stuff, looking at charts and everything else. But all these coins that went up 10, 15% plus, you know, expect them to retrace. And again, it's not a definite, but on average, 38 to maybe 50% from the move. So it's not like 38% coming down, but of this move, I would expect it to come down to at least here. And I mean, it pretty much did. Let's go to the 1 hour. And this is my secret sauce. Like, I would expect it to come down more. Just because it went up, came down here. This is about just past the 38% level. I would like to have seen it come down. And then right now it's doing a lower high, which is fine. But this is still too strong of a move, in my opinion. If it's going to go up, it's going to go up right now, in my opinion. But I don't think it's going to. I think it's going to come down, break this, and then potentially come down to here, which is perfect. Let me I always start talking and then I don't, and then I draw it out. Okay. So I was a little bit off. So here is the 382. It barely came down to it. So I would like to see it go down to at least the 382. And whenever I'm saying that, I'm talking about the candle body closes, not just a wick. For me, the wicks don't really count when I'm talking about these levels. So I would like to see this. And then about here. Let me redo this. So from here to here to here to here would be good, which this is the level that I'm talking about. And then for it to maybe start coming up. And that's this level right here. To me, this is a pretty strong level. Actually, this little zone right here. I mean, it's a tight zone, but still it's a zone that I would be looking at. And if you have any questions, let me know. Today's live stream is at 4 for the YouTube, but this is what I'm looking at right now. You know, I do expect a retrace just because we went up so much. And then, like, what we have to do is we have to see what's going to happen next. You know, are we going to end up breaking our pivots to the downside or to the upside? And that's just going to give us the direction, hopefully for the next, you know, hopefully a few days that could lead to a swing trade to where now we're starting to break highs. And that's all I got. I do thank you guys very much. We will see you on the next one. Take care.